Hello and welcome back to another Pricey HD video. It is the second day of Christmas here on Pricey HD, and it is also Boxing Day. I hope you had a brilliant Christmas. Can you believe it's already over? Wow, it's just amazing. I mean, it's already over. Yes, it's not technically already over. I mean, we've still got loads of presents to open. Well, maybe not to open, but to use. I suppose, and everyone's still, I suppose, in that sort of mood for Christmas, and I suppose that's fine. But you know, Santa's been and come by now. Anyway, we've got the game of the week today. It's actually today, the game, and I do apologise. Normally I get game of the weeks out the day before, but unfortunately with Christmas FIFA, that was a bit more complicated, and we had problems there. So I've had to put it early today, and we've got Liverpool vs Leicester, which should be a great game. It's a very interesting fixture, actually. That's why I chose it, of course, because you've got a Klopp side who... Well, Klopp's side, Liverpool, it's been a bit inconsistent. It's been the most inconsistent, in fact, I think they've ever really been in a while, because it just seems like you look at them one moment, they look great, you think this is a real challenging team, challenging for top four. The next minute you look at them and you think, what's going on there? Like, Klopp's not actually doing that much, but it'll take time. Of course it'll take time. That's exactly what it will take. Then on the other hand, you've got Leicester City, who, well, they are flying high, by far the best team in the Premier League this year. It's been simply fabulous to watch them in such an amazing way. Bottom Christmas 2014, top Christmas 2015. It is simply magical, genuinely magical. I simply cannot believe what I'm actually seeing this year. This year has been simply the most unpredictable and confusing, if anything, year ever. I was speaking the other day, and I was just, well, I was thinking and speaking, I suppose, the other day to myself about, and to my brother about Leicester and about Liverpool, and I just thought, one moment, Leicester, where they are now, is better than any of the other sides. You've had, in recent years, you had Swansea, who were like 8th. Then you had Southampton, who came out of nowhere and finished like 6th or 7th or whatever. And this year, you've got Leicester, who are the surprise package. And Leicester have been the best of the lot. By far, they are first in the Premier League. It is simply, it's madness. And I come to think, will it ever get to a point where, for example, say 50 years ago, we'd classed good teams completely differently? For example, I don't know, teams like Barnsley were in the Premier League. I don't know whether that's accurate, but say 50 years ago, teams like that were in the Premier League. Teams like Not Forest were basically one of the best teams in the world. When is the point where you class a team as an amateur team to a good team to a title challenging team? Are Leicester truly a title challenging team? That is the question we've got here. So the point that I'm trying to put across here is, well, at the end of the day, this is the first time in my lifetime anyway that a team has drastically improved in such a way that, well, they're now in a really voidy zone, the way to describe them. How do you describe Leicester City? Do you really describe them as a top 4 team? Top 10 team? Champions League winning team? What sort of team are they now? And that's the question that I'm pondering here, because it's weird. It's just weird. It's never happened in such a way before. It's, well, lovely to see, I suppose. But how long does it take for Leicester to be at the top, for us to actually class them as a team that you expect to be there, if you understand what I mean? So by the team that you expect to be there, you say Man City, Man United, Chelsea and Arsenal. You say every season, at the moment anyway, that is the general census. That's the idea, that's the teams that you expect to be up the top. Of course, this year though, it's almost like Leicester have swapped places with Chelsea, and it's just unbelievable to understand quite how drastic this is. Are they really swapping places with Chelsea, or is it just all a bit of a myth if you sort of understand what I mean. Is it all just a bit the one season wonder? Well, I don't think so. I wonder how they do next year. I think that's when we'll be able to start sort of carrying on understanding what's actually happening, because it really depends how they continue the season. Because, like, genuinely, we have to see Leicester as title contenders now. Which, well, like, seriously, when do you genuinely start believing that they're going to win the title? I don't think they will. I still really, I find it hard to come to terms with the fact that I'm about to say Leicester are going to win the title. No, that don't work. No, it's not going to happen. Leicester to win the title, even with such a good season, even with such good players, on such good form, I can't see them winning the title. That just don't make sense. Like, even by football standards, that doesn't seem to have any logic to it at the end of the day. I mean, it's just unbelievable and so hard to describe. I know anything can happen in football, but this, it's something different entirely. And to be thinking that Leicester are top at Christmas, I don't think it's quite sunk in. Everyone's like, oh yeah, Jamie Vardy's having a party and he is here just as he scores there. But everyone actually sit back, everyone ponder over this question, and everyone think, what the hell? Just think in your mind, what the hell? Honestly. I mean, here we've got some stats up on BBC Sport. Claudio Ranieri's side are unbeaten in 10 games and have won 18 of their last 26 league fixtures. They've lost just twice in 26 games. What? 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 They have not lost any away match for 9 months. And that was in March against Tottenham. It was a 4-3 defeat, so it wasn't like they've exactly drowned in that game. They put up a fight, obviously. And I'm just at a point where my mind is just like, what the hell? Honestly, I'm just so confused. I don't even know. I just don't even know anymore. Football, I don't even know. Anyway, I do thank you for watching. If you did enjoy, make sure you smash that like button. This has been a very, very eventful game of the week, and I hope you come back for the next one. I didn't actually get enough time to actually cover all the things I wanted to. What are my predictions? I would say Leicester win or draw. I can't see Liverpool winning this. If they do, fair enough. But I do think that Leicester will either win this or draw this. Yet the bookies' favourites are out and out Liverpool. So when does it? That's another example. When do the bookies come to expect Leicester to win? That will be a really decisive point, because the same sort of thing happened with Man City, I suppose. I mean, 10 years ago, no bodies, and now we class them as such a good team. I mean, that's not going to happen in the same way with Leicester, but Man City didn't go from the Championship to within 2 seasons being top. They were very close to that, but they also spent a lot of money along the way as well. They went from the Championship to a few seasons in the Premier League to 4th, and then to top. It wasn't like this. It wasn't this drastic at all, and I mean, it's like exponential in a sense. Anyway, I did end watching. My prediction is Leicester or draw, and I will see you next time.